Christopher from Denmark has a real simple question, and he just wants to know, how do you come up with an original drum groove? Well, it depends. Depends on your level. If you're a beginner or an intermediate drummer, the easiest and best way to do it is to just copy people. That's it. You're not going to come up with anything cool or original if you're just beginning. The only way to learn is to copy people. So the more people you listen to, the more drummers you listen to, the more styles of music you listen to. Like if you're narrow-minded, you're going to be stuck. You're going to hit a plateau. You're not going to get anywhere. But if you open it up, if you listen to jazz drummers, if you listen to metal drummers, if you listen to pop drummers, gospel drummers, you're going to be able to take something from everybody. That's the best way to do it, is to copy people. Again, if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, just listen to a bunch of different styles of music and practice with them, practice with the tunes, try to lift the songs. Lifting songs has way more benefits than just, being able to copy grooves. It really works on your ear. And eventually, you'll end up with this catalog of grooves that you've learned from playing these tunes. And you're going to be able to take bits and pieces from each one, come up with your own thing. So that's the best way to do it. Drummers that are more advanced, they've developed a bit of a vocabulary, and they just draw from that. At this stage, when I'm coming up with grooves, a lot of them are, they might be some kind of hybrid of something that I've copied from somebody in the past, like Steve Jordan groove or whoever. If I'm playing with an artist and we're hashing out ideas or whatever, and just trying to come up with some stuff, I just sort of read whatever the mood is for that song. And if I got something, if I can draw from some level 42 song that I used to practice in the past, I'll think, hey, that groove from World Machine, or that groove from Physical Presence would sound wicked here, and then I'll just play it. It's as simple as that. As far as coming up with my own thing, at this point I just draw from my vocabulary. It's really not. Once you've had enough experience, it's not that big of a deal to just come up with. It really depends. It depends on the situation. If you're just playing by yourself, it's fine. But if you're in a situation where you're playing with a band or something, then you can just kind of read what's happening, and just sort of use that as a reference to be able to come up with, an appropriate type of thing. But again, no matter what situation you're in, if you've listened to enough styles of music in the past, then again, you'll be able to take pieces and bits here and bits here and come up with your own little amalgamation of a really cool groove for that situation. So again, if you're a beginner, intermediate drummer, just listen to a whole bunch of different drummers and copy them. Simple as that. If you're more of an advanced drummer, it happens from your vocabulary. You draw your ideas from your vocabulary, and you just use what you might know from playing Latin grooves or playing jazz grooves or fusion grooves. Like, I got a lot of my chops from listening to a lot of fusion. So dudes like Dennis Chambers and Dave Weckl and Peter Erskine, and I was practicing to a lot of that stuff. So, after a number of years, I just developed sort of a nice big library of stuff that I could draw from. So that's the long and short of it, man. If you're, again, I don't know what stage of drumming that you're at, but if you're just beginning, or if you've been playing for a couple of years, the best way to do it is to listen to as many drummers as you can and you just start lifting grooves. It develops your ear quite nicely. It expands your vocabulary because all that stuff is applicable at some point. And it works on your timing. Like, there's a lot of benefits to practicing and listening and and copying a lot of drummers. So that's basically it. Listen to as many drummers as you can and just copy them.